All right.
Huzzah!
We're back.
Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so yeah, we had just finally cleared out those freaking kobolds.
Just that one.
that last one.
Super kobold over there.
That last one, just as a note, it did more damage than the werewolf and wolves combined. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, and I'm not
yes.
going to mention what the challenge rating on those things are.
That's what they
It's
call
low.
it. Roll the dice.
Yeah.
I'll be back in just a second.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it did.
You gotta go. Oh.
No, that's
I'm going to
Link.
suggest, while we're here, perhaps Rito should pick up a sling from one of those kobolds so he can use that magic stone in the future.
I definitely
know
want to
if
loot the
or
body,
anything.
see what I find. I
Me too,
also
me
could
too.
use some healing. I got
Think
5
they'll-
points of damage on me. I would appreciate some healing.
We could use maybe like the healing surge, the 30-foot one. Whatever that spell is. While we're not in combat.
Yeah, I'll use one of the AoE hills then. That's fine.
I'm also going to investigate the. I'm going to investigate that broken obelisk.
Obsidian.
Yeah, because I've
Okay.
got.
How much did we heal?
So
Perception.
I rolled a
versus-
4 on that, so everyone gets +4 health.
All right, that brings me back to full.
Alright.
I'm
I
back.
took
to
damage from
Minus.
climbing a tree, so
I got -1 now, so it's all good.
That
I'm
healed me
getting
up
beat up by
completely.
kobolds.
My total damage was
Oh,
like
where did that go?
7 out of
Okay.
12. I was down to 5 points.
That's
So,
why I
in
healed
order-
you.
so what's on now? Who's doing what and what is all?
Let's follow. Should we follow where that slave ran off to?
Well, are we searching
Yeah,
kobolds?
I think we
or-
should check out. Yeah, we should search the kobold, whatever those are, and the obsidian thing first, and then we can go follow off after it.
I'm gonna pick up my lantern and I'm gonna go to where that kobold ran. That slave ran off, and I'm gonna
Okay.
sit at the opening there, shining my lantern down there so that they can't sneak up on us with something bigger.
All right, so
No.
you step up to the opening of a hallway, and you can see this.
Oh, he's still there.
And he's just kind of standing there cowering.
He didn't like run
Let's
away.
get
He
him
just went halfway down the hall and started.
But
cowering.
now that you've moved there and are looking at him, he's starting to back away.
Hey, Dazim, let's interrogate him. Does anybody speak kobold?
No.
Anyone?
I speak halfling. It sounds kind of like kobold.
All right.
Hey!
Well, he turns and runs while you're deciding what to do, and
Talking to the
and
free
he
guy.
does but you're still deciding what you're gonna do, and he's listening, and you're not holding initiative. He turns and runs and says something in what sounded like it might have been draconic.
Who speaks
Oh,
Draconic?
I can speak Draconic.
So what did it sound
I'm
like?
special.
It kind of said like I've got to get out of here.
Oh, guys, he's running. Let's loot these bodies and get out of here.
So am I correct in
Follow
assuming
after
that
it.
this and also this are other exits?
Yeah, so to the east, you can see it looks like it's leading into a hallway, and if you're, I guess I'll reveal the rest of the room. 'Cause I guess you guys are moving kind of around.
Oh, so there's
I
a.
did want to appraise that stonework.
And I wanted to loot some bodies before we moved on.
Yeah, and she wanted to loot some bodies.
Yes, she did.
So am I correct in assuming that you wanted to loot some bodies?
Yes, you are correct
Okay.
in assuming so.
Oh, good. Glad we've all got that cleared up now.
Okay, so all right, you search the bodies, and they're basically what passes for kobold leather armor, which is really just scraps of leather, and a wooden spear with a rock that used for a spearhead, and wooden shields. That's on all of the warriors. The slave had a sling.
Take that sling.
I'm going to get
Retold.
a sling from the slave, and I'm going to give it to Retol.
Okay.
I'm
That
gonna
was a
really,
great reaction to
I'm
that.
gonna search that kobold that hurt me so much because I know that rascal was a champion. He's got to have a diamond or something.
Okay. Well, you were wrong in that assumption.
Blizzbeard, weren't you gonna praise the rock?
That's what I was. It's actually perception. I got a +2 perception against stonework. So does that count as stonework? That I mean, that obelisk.
Obsidian is a
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna check it out and see what it's about.
Okay, so then roll for it.
Rolled 16 +2, 18.
Okay, so the obelisk, there's the portion of the obelisk that's on the ground that's, it's about, a couple feet up as far as what's remaining standing. The stone is just a piece of obsidian that has been broken off, and it's really so defaced that it's really even hard to tell what it is. Except that it was just a piece of the obelisk. It looks like there was some writing on the bottom of the obelisk, which you can kind of make out. And it looks like it's in Dwarven.
What's it say, Blazebeard? Oi,
Well,
what's
let
it
me
say?
check. I'll read it. And what I read is
Just a second. I'm sending it to you right now.
Alan, son of Wounded.
Somebody just pinged the map for no reason.
No, that's where I'm moving with the lantern.
Oh.
Alright, you should have it up in front of you.
Do you see it?
Do you see it?
Yes. I'll tell you what it says. Toil is the only true path to salvation. Those who will not work shall have their blood boiled in the dark furnace for all time. There is no decadent paradise awaiting us after death. As our corrupt forefathers claimed, only industrious labor in Droskar's forge awaits the faithful.
Droskar!
Droskar, indeed. This great work is its own reward. The unfaithful they will serve in the end. Their blood and bone shall stoke the fires of our industry. The world will burn to the glory of Droskar. I like it. It talks about fire.
That's a heck of a poem. Droskar is like, from what I remember, this is now in character. From what I remember, last time we were here, this used to be a monastery to Torag, but Droskar's followers took it over. And I guess this is where they had their shrine.
There's that Droskar.
What? Sorry, I'm going Scottish again. I can't stop.
Well, he did talk about fire and forging, which I'm all about, like most dwarves, but I can't really say I'm in with the whole Droskar thing. So maybe
I
the
think-
kobolds are worshipping that or something.
I think Borg said he was moving down this way.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
With my lantern.
I'm gonna follow behind him and do a general searching for traps rolls.
Alright, so go ahead and do your roll.
Yeah. 25. Search the
Okay.
map.
Alright, well, you see a doorway to the west. And you see the kobold at the end of the hall, or down the hallway a bit, and
Would somebody shoot it?
it runs into here, and then is gone to down the hall to the west.
He's going to alert somebody. Do I have time when we look down that hallway to shoot an arrow down there? So I've got my bow out.
No, you weren't able to get it out, but you hear a little bit of a sizzling sound and then loud screams
Ooh.
just as he passes beyond your sight.
Oh, that's fun.
It's not direction. That
From
sounds
that
like a
direction?
bad direction. There are bad
Sounds like a
sounds.
very bad direction.
Ladies and
It is-
lasses, we gotta help whoever they're sacrificing the Droskar.
What,
it
the
sound like-
kobold that just killed us? Or tried to...
All right, while you're just
Did it sound like children?
no, it sounded like it sounded like it was the kobold that was screaming.
So the kobold just got roasted by a dragon.
And at that point, the two of you that are in that hallway, you see what looks like a suit of armor that comes floating through the air, not touching the ground, and it's looks like a plate of or a suit of dwarven armor that's plate mail, and there's an axe also floating along with it, and there's a bit of a light sheen that's coming off of the axe.
I don't know if you
Whoa,
see this
great.
arrow that I'm drawing, but I want to follow its direction.
Okay,
Thank you.
Boric.
I'm thinking.
Okay, and it starts floating in your direction.
Think quick.
I'm shooting at it.
I am saying to the rest of the party what I just saw. The floating suit of there's a floating suit
Which
of armor, and
means-
it's got an axe, and it's all shiny, and it's going to kill
Which
Boric.
means I am moving right there
Is it an armor golem? I think it might be.
and waiting for him
Wait, what? Ping the map again, Maeve.
right there.
It didn't ping it.
Your ping's not happening.
Is it not?
You've got to
Two
hold.
squares
You've got to
to my
hold it.
left.
You've got to hold it
my
down.
internet's just crappy. I can't even see your guys' video moving.
2 squares to your left is where. Or okay, all right.
That was me
You're
pinging.
okay. Okay, got it.
I'm sitting there waiting for him to come so I can
But Bork's
fight it
down
or
the hall.
whatever.
So Boric is just.
I'm assuming he's going to run.
You'd assume wrong.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. We rolling initiative for this thing, or not yet? Maybe we can reason with the floating armor.
It's continuing to
Doubt
move
Shoot
towards you.
it.
Go ahead and roll initiative so that I can figure out timing and everything.
All right.
Hold on a second.
Ah,
16 for Retool.
All right, retool is 16.
7 for Jocko.
14 for me.
Oh.
10.
That chip bag is really loud.
Yeah.
I was just having to roll it up because I have a visitor.
Okay,
Looks kinda like-
it's still really loud.
Oh, everyone wanted to see that on the net.
Thanks for that. Jeez.
Can't we go through one gaming session without seeing a cat's butt?
All right, so I've got Bork at 14. Retool, what was yours?
16.
And Blaze?
It was 14 total.
Okay, Boric and Blaze roll again for a tiebreaker.
Jocko got 7. No sneak attacks this time.
Maeve, what did you have?
10.
I have 18.
I
Okay.
also have a
For my-
total of 18.
Again?
All right, roll again for another tiebreaker. Good grief.
This tiebreaker brought to you by the Nintendo Zapper.
Natural 20.
Oh. Well, I will
okay.
say I have
All
an
right.
18 again.
So it is currently Retool's turn.
Woohoo. Okay, so wait a minute. So, we're still all back in this other room. I would have
Yeah, and Jocko, since you weren't listening, just told you guys what happened.
Yeah, I told you about the suit of armor coming down the hall.
Then how does he see it? He's still back standing by me.
I
he
saw it,
ran
then I
back
came
there to
back.
it.
Were you
Oh,
just
okay.
completely on a different screen?
I had to step away for a minute. I was confused.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was
Sorry.
by Boric when it happened. So, is there a
Alright,
place
so
you'd like to move to?
Well, I'd like to try to shoot at this thing if I can. I don't know that I'm... If I go right there, is that too far? 1, 5, 10, 15...
This
That'd be
thing's gonna have some
25.
weird
You-
damage reduction. Just,
Yeah, that's 25. Okay.
Yeah, you can
I
make
can't-
it.
I can make it and shoot?
Yes. You've got a base movement of 30.
Yeah. Okay.
Or, unless your armor is slowing you down.
With armor 20. Dang. Okay. Well, since he came running back, yeah. Is there is there like a lie in wait type skill for waiting for this thing to come around the
Well,
corner?
you've got to look at, if you look at your surroundings, you've got an obelisk which is about 2 feet, 2 to 2.5 feet, that you could get behind and get partial cover,
Right.
and
So-
you could back behind that, and you've got the stone on the ground, you know.
Okay, well,
there is a total defense standard action, which gives you a +4 dodge bonus to your AC for 1 round. Your
But
AC
that-
improves at the start of this action. You can't combine total defense with fighting defensively with the benefit of the combat expertise feat. You can't make attack of opportunities while using total defense.
can you Alright, so regarding initiative, I guess, is there a way to forego your initiative and wait?
Yes,
Yeah,
you can delay, and basically what you're doing is decreasing your initiative until you're down lower to see what happens, kind of thing.
But then that affects me the whole rest of the battle.
Yes, it does. You then are set for that initiative.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna delay then.
Okay, let me know when you want to jump back in, whose turn you want to jump in between.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, it's Boric's turn.
Boric, don't go in alone.
It's dangerous. Take this.
He just charges down the hallway at
I'm
it.
gonna
Do
move
a
to right
charge.
there.
Do the charge like it's a combat maneuver that gives you pluses and things.
I can't reach it though. I
Oh,
don't
how
think
far
I
is
can
it?
reach it. Well, I was here, so it's 5, 10,
Well,
15, 20,
I was
25.
gonna say, let's lure it into the choke point, and we can all shoot arrows at it before it gets to us and does damage.
Yeah, 'cause
Only
that's-
2 of us have arrows.
Well, I just want to point out, you want the guy to bull rush the guy single-handedly, with separate from the rest of the party. Jeff, I just want to remind you of the things that
away from the rest of the group.
Spoony has said.
I'm not saying I would do it. I'm saying it would be hilarious if Boric did it.
Yeah,
Boric, come back.
because I'm here
come
to
back over
amuse
here.
you, Jocko.
Okay, everybody does have secondary characters ready to go, right?
No.
Sure
Well,
we do.
if you go down that line of reasoning, man, do I have to do your tactics for you?
No, I'm standing right here. I'm
Okay.
preparing for
Come
a
back
charge.
over by us, Boric.
Okay, so
I'm
then
shouting
you're
down the
just
hallway.
gonna wait for the rest of
That
your
is-
turn then.
Right. I
Okay.
moved up. I moved up.
You're going to die.
It is
Come back
now
back up.
Blaze's turn.
Why don't we move up to it?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump on top of the base of this obelisk, take a defensive stance, and yell, "At least there is one dwarf in this monastery who still draws breath."
All right, and you do just that.
There you have it.
How'd that happen?
Okay, it's Maeve's turn.
All right, I want to stand next to Boric.
Okay, so
he's
right
not
there,
fighting
blocking.
alone out there.
Okay, blocking off the hallway.
Well, maybe not blocking off the hallway, but like right off to the side.
To the side where? Or
just to the right by that corner.
Okay. And anything else?
My weapon's already drawn. I have nothing left to do.
Okay. All right. It is now Jocko's turn.
Jocko.
Again, unless because Retol, you've been just watching and waiting for this. You can still move at any point. So Jocko, your turn.
Okay. I'm going
Okay.
to move. I'm going to move here and politely ask Blazebeard to light up my ring when it's his turn so that I can sneak around the back and get it from behind.
I don't think that's going to be wise, because then it'll leave the rest of the group in darkness.
No, you've got Borik's lantern.
I won't be able to see though.
No, you will.
Oh well, I guess with Borik's lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of you have got dark vision, so.
Yeah, Maeve, didn't you have something to give you light?
Yeah,
Yes, you
but
have
if
this-
he's gonna use the spell,
Yeah,
then
you've-
it'll take
you've-
it off of mine.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In that case, I'll forget it. I won't do that because I've still got my lamp. I just not lit. Is lighting a lamp? Is that a standard action? I guess.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Or not.
in that
Or
case-
that. Or. Yeah, I think it is actually.
Okay. Well, I'm going to light my lamp and move instead of moving where I said I was going to move. I'm going to move on the one there.
Okay.
And can I see down that hallway at all?
After lighting your lamp.
And I've also got my short sword still out.
Yeah, you can see about that far down.
Okay. That's all I can do then.
Okay, it is. Okay, did you want to jump in, Retol, yet? Or do you want to keep delaying into the next round?
Has the critter moved?
Not yet. But we've gone through everybody else, so, you would be delaying into the next round.
Guys are not. Strategy is very poor. Or like everyone that's scared and wants
Yeah,
to
it's
shoot
every
a
man for himself.
Well,
That's
here's
gonna
what
do
I'm-
it.
I went
Here's
out
what
to
I'm-
defend Borik.
Well,
Here's
you
what
guys
I'm
need to fall back. You guys need to fall back to this doorway so we can all shoot at it.
Here's what
and
I'm
like
thinking.
kite it backwards because apparently it's slow.
Here's what I'm thinking: is this thing is probably controlled by some sort of magic in that room. If we can get into that room and disable whatever magic's controlling this thing, then we won't have to fight it. Instead, we can just turn it off or whatever.
I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna move right as far as I can, like 20 feet, I guess. Over by Dave.
So you're gonna end your delaying and move.
Yeah.
To where? Right there.
I
Okay.
think that's as far as I can go for now. So.
I'll double check the. Yeah, that's as far as you can
Okay.
go.
All
Okay.
right, that's good for me.
All right. Now, so the floating armor moves up to that point. It is now, all right, Retol, you have moved as far as your turn. So it's now Borik's turn.
I'm going to charge it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is not going to end well.
It's going to be the combat
Let's
maneuver
charge the
It's
ghostly
not.
figure.
Let's see. That's so are you doing like a bull rush or
I don't have that maneuver yet.
No, that's not
well,
a maneuver.
that's not. It's a combat
Yeah,
maneuver.
but it's a combat. You have to have that. It's what if I got what I read right. That's something you have to know how to do.
Let's see.
Combat maneuvers anyone can do. There are certain feats that you can take that you can do them better. As long as you've got the CMB, which is your combat maneuver bonus, you can do any combat maneuver. Everybody's got one of those, even though mine is crap.
Okay.
which I'm not. I'm trying to find where the combat maneuvers are in this website, and I am not finding it.
Let's see.
Perform a combat maneuver. There it is.
Oh, Sheldon, I guess I should have mentioned I'm pulling my crossbow out during all this. If I didn't mention it specifically already.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Bull rush. You can make a bull rush as a standard action or as part of a charge. Bull rush attempts to push an opponent straight back without doing any harm. If you do not have the improved bull rush feat, initiating a bull rush provokes an attack. But you didn't say bull rush.
So
You just said
not a
charge.
bull rush, just a regular charge.
Just regular
All
charge.
right. So, okay, which means movement during your charge. You must move before your attack, not after. You must move at least 10 feet, and you may move up to double your speed direct. So the reason to charge is basically to get extra distance during an attack.
Right.
And
I can move 15 feet and attack, right?
You get, after moving, you may make a single melee attack. You get a +2 on the attack roll and a -2 on your AC till the start of your next turn.
I don't want the -2 on my AC, so I'm
Well,
going to move 15 feet and hit it.
okay.
Right there.
All right. So you move up to it and roll your attack.
11.
Okay. All right. So here. So what ends up happening? You're reaching for this armor, and your hands. Oh gosh. You swing your sword, and you feel this burning sensation in your hands as you slice through in your reach.
Something I've felt many times.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
For his damage or damage on the thing?
You roll for damage, yeah, on your sword swing, but let's see.
Perhaps you should have made a dungeoneering roll on what this thing is, or a knowledge arcana roll. Does anybody have that skill trained?
Mm-mm.
But I might.
You have that skill trained sorcerer?
Yes, I do.
You should probably make a roll once you see it and tell us what that thing is.
Well, how's he going to see it? It's around a
He can't.
corner.
But
can't see it right
what was your attack?
6 points of damage.
Okay. And you take, let's see. You take 2 points of damage with the burning sensation on your hands.
Ah, my hands are burning.
Are you wearing any sort of gauntlets or anything?
Yes.
What are they?
Studded leather gauntlets.
The leather melts off in the process on your gauntlets.
Ah, my leather melted off of my gauntlets.
In the process.
I don't think we should touch that thing, and you should have listened to me in the first place.
It is.
Yeah.
It is now Blaze's turn.
I'm flooded with sudden wisdom.
Well, you're the one that had to cowboy up and go chasing after the thing.
Or he's
Like
also
with
around the
other
corner
things
from the
I
entire
saw,
rest
like-
of the party.
How far can I move? I'm pretty far back. I'm way over here.
Oh boy.
I think you can make it to the exit if you try really hard.
Hey Ron, remember how you had talked about rolling up another character?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm not saying that you're gonna have to roll up another character, but you kind of brought this on yourself.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, it's Blaze's turn. Sorry.
Wait, so a dwarf is causing someone's hands to burn? Where have we seen this before?
I already tried to make that joke.
Yeah, but you cut out.
Can I move here, or how far can I move?
Oh, we just lost Maeve, but her turn's not for a while. Your base movement is 20 feet. And
right.
keep in mind, it's going to use a little bit of extra space in order to get off of the obelisk that you're on, which will slow you down.
Right. So let's see. I do want to find out what this thing is, so I'm going to move up the hallway.
Keep
Go
in
ahead.
mind, if you can move twice your full movement if you on your turn, if that's all you do with it.
Okay, so how close can I get?
So if you move for your full turn, then the total distance you'll be able to get would be 5. You would be able to get right next to Maeve.
Okay. But then I wouldn't be able to, would I still be able to do my Knowledge Arcana, or was that all it?
It wouldn't be in your line of sight.
Okay.
Knowledge Arcana, you don't really have to, like, make an action for. You just know or not.
But, well, he's got to see what's going on.
Right. You got to have line of sight on it.
Yeah. And for everybody watching, I know that the video is all off as far as our stuff, but once we get Maeve back, hopefully we'll be able to have that better.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just checking out something here.
Oh goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we've
Well, I'm going to go here now. I know you guys keep yelling at me for using resistance. I'm not going to use
do
it
it.
on myself. But this is a magical creature. I think I should use it on somebody else.
No, I think that is a good idea.
Well, for this turn, I'll move here, and I'll cast it on the elf.
You can't move that far and cast it.
I'll go over here and cast it. No, wait, it's a touch. It's a touch. I'll go there and cast it on myself again.
The farthest that you can get in and still try to cast is to right here.
I'll go there and cast it on myself.
All right, so you cast resistance on yourself.
Yeah. Gives me a +1.